Hey everyone. So, this is not mine, and it is something that I have used extensively. Peter Crone said this, or says this, that most people are looking to feel better, while it is more important to get better at feeling. And I was feeling really not good this morning emotionally. I felt like, what the fuck am I doing? In April of last year, I sold my apartment because that has been an idea of me for a while already. I didn't feel at home in Amsterdam anymore. I knew that I would never ever want to live where I was living until that time, but I had no idea what the next stage would be. And so ever since then, I've been to Ireland, I've been to New Zealand, I've been to Australia, I'm now in India, returning to New Zealand as soon as I'm allowed back into the country, which is also a very interesting feeling. Like the world we live in now, how open and connected everything is, and then you have that whole bullshit about visas, but I also know that it's part of this reality, so I'm rolling with it. So I'll be going back to New Zealand as soon as I'm allowed back into the country again. Not because I'm a criminal, no, because of other visa rules. Anyway, you can hear that I'm a tiny bit frustrated. Maybe a lot. No, I'm not. But I am slightly in an interesting way about it. What is the moral of the story, Monique? Where am I going with this again? Oh, yeah. So, what I've also learned from doing a couple of masterminds with him and being in his freedom community, which I'm not anymore, but I was for a while, is that it's actually everything is about just being with it. Not trying to make the feeling go away by exercising, eating, drinking alcohol, which I don't do that stuff anymore. As in, I don't drink sorrows away. I used to. Oh my goodness. Now I feel like I need to explain that, but I don't need anything. So I won't. What else? Or buying it away, right? There are all these coping mechanisms. But I just decided to be with it. I was just like, yeah. And then so I had a cry. And the whole crisis lasted for, I think, I'm not even joking, 7 minutes. I don't think I've moved so quickly through any crisis before. Because I had this really strong, what the fuck am I doing feeling. Going to yoga a lot because I feel called to. Not being in a country with the people that I want to be with, which is New Zealand, but also knowing that this is not a coincidence where I am and the reason that I'm here. But sometimes the human takes over and it's like, yeah, but dude, what is this all about? What are you doing? And so the moral of the story is, I know that you have been going through this and will go through this again as well, because it's part of the human experience. And when you do, and when you have this, like, what the actual fuck, what am I doing? It's part of it. Move through it, don't try to push it away. Sometimes it takes a whole day. In the past it would take me sometimes multiple days to get through this. But because in the meantime I'm so good at allowing emotions and not judging myself for them, I move through them pretty quickly. Usually when things stick longer, it is because we are angry with ourselves. I should know better by now. Why am I falling for this? Why do I feel sad? Why do I feel blah, 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 angry, whatever. And so the feeling just gets worse. And instead of you moving through it in a minute, or in my case 7 minutes, you are stuck with that feeling for a whole day or maybe even longer. So the moral of the story is it is human to feel shit. It is human to feel and to question everything that you're doing. And more importantly, I know that I'm not doing this alone, and I also trust my inspiration. I know that when I have inspiration, and my inspiration was to sell my apartment and to go wherever I felt like going, and all the things that have happened, and the people that I've met, and the people that I love dearly and want to be with more, and them wanting to be with me, that is not a coincidence either. So I'm not doing it alone. I know that. I'm being guided. And I allow my human to have her human stuff. So, a fit mind, it creates a beautiful body and an epic life. I will see you in the next video tomorrow.